All right, so I seen a video. Somebody tagged me to a video. They wanted me to see it. I don't look at videos that's made about me. People make videos. I search my name. I see they make videos. I don't look at them videos because sometimes they could disrupt your energy and disrupt your day because they're negative. So anyway, somebody sent me a video that I know. So I clicked on a video and I looked at the video. And for me, the video was very, very disturbing because they took moments. If you knew to follow on my channel and you wasn't following my channel for years, you can't expose a nigga that go live and say, when I say what I say what I say, and that's it. So I don't understand why people re-upload videos where thousands of people seen these videos. But then the thing that gets me is when you take a video and you edit a video, then you got to ask yourself a question. Or the question that I like to ask you dudes, like, what agency do you work for? Are you working for the CIA? Are you working for the FBI? Who are you working for? Because it's just weird to me. First and foremost, whatever I went through with my mother, why would you even care? And this is the question that you people that's watching these videos, y'all got to ask yourself a question. Who saves videos, stores videos, and regurgitate videos and re-edit them of somebody going through something with their mother? Something that I shared with the world. But nevertheless, what brought me here, right? First and foremost, I want y'all to understand something, right? Wanda, my mother. I've been through a lot of things with my mother. She had to raise 6 kids, most of the time by herself. My mother had 6 kids. She had to go through the struggle. One half of the time, she was crippled by arthritis. But nevertheless, my mother was my mother. Like, I can remember my big brother Jerry used to let me use. Matter of fact, the first time, he gave me the keys to his car to go all the way to Long Island to check on my mother. Because when I went to jail for murder, my mother decided that when I came home, because she was going to pray me out of jail because she was praying for her son to come home, I wasn't going to come home back to Bronx River. She didn't want me back there, right? So I used to pay cabs. But this day, Jerry gave me the keys. I didn't even know how to drive. I got in his car. I learned how to drive in Jerry's car, driving myself to go check on my mother. And my eyes has always been bad. So what I thought was a plastic bag in the middle of the road was really a boulder, a rock. And I messed up the bottom of his car. But I made it all the way there and back to see about my mother. What I didn't know was, with my mother, she was bleeding on the brain, which caused her, I don't know if it was dementia, but she was becoming something different. And she was doing and she was saying things that was evil. Like, for example, she spit on my Aunt Judy. And not too long ago, I got upset and I made a video coming at my aunt, which I apologize for, because my aunt smacked my mother out of anger and not understanding that my mother was bleeding on her brain and she wasn't the same. So my mother's not the type of person to spit on anybody. So if she spit on one of her favorite sisters, could you imagine what she said to me to have me breaking down, cursing her out on the internet? I love my mother. And I shouldn't have to say this. And even though I know my mother was a pain in the ass, I know my mother loved her son too. I listened to the video on the internet. And if you listen to the video, or one of them dudes, I don't even know the name of the page, it just disgusted me that he put that up. You'll hear me say in the video, I'm talking about the girl that effed robbed from 1895. When you hear that, listen to the key words, 1895, right? That's my old crip on university. That's the chick that smashed my car. You know the video where Five Guard even made a whole song about it. He took the audio, you smashed my car. When you hear 1895 and Rob and his crew, you hear me talking about a female that crashed into my car. My mother don't live or have anything to do with 1895. She's never been there. So they took audio, a little bit of truth of me lashing out against my mother because I was hurt, and a lot of disrespect and a lot of things that wasn't true. And it leaves me to say, just to say, because some things I don't feel the need. I'm not going to clear up or make a video response to every video. But Wanda meant everything to me. And I used to always tell my mother, even from the early days, my mother couldn't even have a man when I came home from jail. Because if she did, she knew she had to hide him. Because her son was a psychopath. And I just felt like my mother, I had to protect my mother from every man. She couldn't even have a man when I came home from jail. The only reason why I'm making this video is because my mother meant the world to me. No matter what we went through, that was for us. I refuse to let you dudes make me, because I already seen y'all do the same thing with my father, and it's evil. Me and my father is closer than me and my mother. And then y'all edited videos trying to make it sound like I was just disrespecting my father. Like, yeah, what part y'all don't understand? My father's wife can't put him out when they get into an argument, because she already know where he coming. To his son. My Aunt Linda used to always say to me, you're going to live a long time. You know why, boy? Because God says, honor that mother and father. And no matter what I've been through with my mother and father, I honor my mother and father. I love my mother to death, and I love my father to death. My father wasn't there during my younger years. He would come around on dope, messed up. But he used to always ask me, who's your best friend? You, Dad. I don't know what you dudes is looking to accomplish, or what sick, twisted, evil games y'all niggas is playing. But anybody that wants to come in between a mother and a son, especially when the mother's in the grave, y'all sick, twisted, and evil. And me personally, I don't think this is YouTube videos no more. You niggas is digital COINTELPRO. And the games that in the games that y'all playing, I don't even see the purpose. Because I know how I felt about my mother, and she know how I felt about her. I just wish that I knew that she was going through some type of dementia with the bleeding on her brain that also led to her dying. And I could have tolerated a little bit more of her evil ass mouth that she had, because my mother had a mouth a regular mouth. So when she got sick and she started saying and doing things, it was hurtful. So yeah, her son broke down, and I had to watch my mother. I had to watch my mother in and out of a coma for 2 years straight. One of the things that helped me to spiral outside the Bronx River, me getting shot, breaking down. That was the last of me breaking down to help me to get over what I was going through. When I got shot out there, just breaking down in front of the building that my mother raised me in. That's all I really wanted to say, because certain people will look at that video and y'all won't understand what was going on, because the manipulation, people like the way they just put clips in together. If you can't watch something in the full content where somebody's talking, don't watch it at all, because these people on the internet, Joe, I thought AI, these people are diabolical without AI. It is what it is, man. I can't even ask you to hit the like, share, and subscribe button on this video. It's just a video to explain to you and make you understand, like Wanda was my everything.